If you are experiencing foundation issues, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
We are joined this morning by Coach Adam Fossett, the head football coach and athletic director at B.B. Comer High School, brought to you by the B.B. Comer Alumni Association. And Coach, we talked before the show started that tough field position in the first half for the Tigers.
Excuse me. Yeah, we didn't get to see our side of the field pretty much the whole first half. So, we started off very nervous, and that not having a game under our belt kind of showed, I think. But the guys were a little uptight. I think as coaches we were a little uptight. But that first drive we go 3 and out, and then we give up a big play on their first offensive play. So we give up a big play, but I thought we settled down well. We have a good run here by Raphael Johnson, who does a good job getting to the edge.
Got
and
a lot of speed
off.
there.
Oh yeah, and we have guys that have speed. We've got some decent size, but a lot of the mistakes that were made are correctable mistakes. So
we played pretty decent defense.
Right. Yeah. And when we get there, like right there, the guy fumbles the ball, catches his own fumble. So it's just, and then fumbles again.
That shows something for your secondary, though. They didn't give up on the play.
Right. I was proud of the kids. I thought they played well all night. Khalil Wilson with a big catch there. This is a play right here where I thought forward progress had stopped. It wasn't blown dead, so it was a fumble. So just a couple things. It's football knowledge, and it's. I told them Monday when we practiced them, I said, guys, we just got to learn football. We got to learn the game. We got to learn the little nuances of football. So I encourage them to watch football all the time. I got to see a great game. Was it Monday night, Florida State, Virginia Tech, and I sent a message on our reminder. I said, I hope all of you are watching this game because this is good defense. You're getting to see Virginia Tech play very good defense, similar to what we do. But I was proud of our guys. I thought with everything that just leading up to the game and the excitement and everything involved, I thought we came out and played well. I thought we settled down, especially in the second half. We played, and I told them, I said, we played about as bad a first half as we could. We made every mistake possible. We made mistakes on special teams, offense, defense. So we played pretty bad, and we're down 12-8. I said, that's not bad. But to come back in the second half, and we had our opportunities in the second half, and I felt like we get down to the one. There was a penalty that backed us up. We get a turnover, and then we give it right back to them on an interception. So we made some mistakes. The good thing that I see is that you've got guys that, like Monday, everybody was there. And I told them, I said, we will practice on Labor Day, and so everybody was there and they were ready to go. So they've been ready to go all week. And that's the thing, is that we learn from it, we get better from it every day.
You're down 12-8 with a chance to take the lead and inside the red zone, and you get a block in the back.
Yes. Yeah, the block in the back, it's a judgment call. I thought it was a clean block. I've watched it numerous times. Thought it was a pretty clean block, but you have to understand, I've watched it in slow motion and over again. So the official gets one shot at it. So it's not an official's fault. It's just one of those things where when you see it live, it looked like a block in the back, and I understand that. But that was a drive killer for us.
When you are pinned within your own end zone for most of the first half, it kind of crimps your style on some of the things you want to do.
It does. It closes the playbook down a little bit. You have to be a lot more conservative. We want to have an opportunity to open the playbook up a little bit, but if your quarterback's heels are in the end zone, then that's not good. So I was impressed with the play of our quarterback. I thought Ward played a very good game.
Threw the ball at times pretty good.
Yeah, he did. He threw the ball well, which that was a question mark coming in, is how he would throw the ball in game speed situations. So a couple other guys I thought played well for us. I thought Jason McMillan played well at middle linebacker for us. Did a good job there. We had some kids that surprised us a little bit. in the second half, we played a lot of kids in a lot of different positions, and it was an opportunity to see how those kids would react. You know, we wanted to put kids in tough situations and see how they would handle it. We played a few kids out of position just to see how they would handle it. So we've changed some stuff around for this week and getting ready for a very tough Sachs team. But we've had a good week of practice, and like I said, it's out of the 50 kids we have, roughly 25, 28 of them didn't play football last year. So we're still learning that football. We're still learning the expectations and things like that. So I was very excited to see the crowd that was there and the fans and the student section, and I thought that was pretty awesome. You know, student section wise, I think we sold like 140 student tickets. So that was just pre-sale tickets. So, you know, 140 students doesn't sound like a lot, but at BB Comer, that's a lot of the student body. But I was proud to see that. I think we're headed in the right direction. I'm not a very patient person, so I've been told numerous times that Rome wasn't built in a day by numerous people. But you know, we're headed in the right direction. I think we're doing the right things. The guys are working hard, and that's what we need to do.
All right, Coach Adam Fossett, our guest this morning, and we'll be back with a look at a tough Sachs game tomorrow night with Coach Fossett right after this.
Hot under the collar because your basement is full of water? Call a local company you can trust. Ox Foundation Solutions. We use the most advanced water management system to stop water from invading your basement for good. Things feeling a little uneven at home? Ox Foundation Solutions will fix your uneven concrete sidewalk, driveway, or basement in no time. Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
We believe everybody should have a great night's sleep. That's why you have to check out our Scott Living mattress collection today. Quality, comfort, and a lot of ease. Dream big.
Introducing Scott Living Mattresses. For a limited time, save up to $1,000 on any Scott Living mattress set, plus 24-month special financing when you buy a Scott Living mattress set. Now is the best time to save up to $1,000 on a Scott Living mattress set.
Come in today to check out these and many more great deals. King's Mattress Outlet, Sylacauga.
Winterboro beats BB Comer 18-8 in the Tigers opener for 2018. And before we look at Sachs, in the second half, you put together some first down and moved the football pretty well.
Yeah, the second half we drove the ball well. We put together some first downs. We had some big runs by Jason. I had a couple throws that were completed. Khalil Wilson came up big for us late in the game with a big catch down the sideline. And that's something that we've been looking for out of Khalil is we know that he can do it. He just, you know, getting him to be consistent and doing it in practice. So I was glad to see him do that. But you know, we were knocking on the door a couple times, and that's encouraging to see. It's encouraging to see that you know, at game speed we can do that. And you know, I mentioned game speed a lot. It's just no matter how hard you practice, the game speed is a lot different. And being able to simulate somebody like, you know, we're trying to simulate this week. We've been trying to simulate Sachs back, and that's hard to do.
Yeah, I've seen him.
He's one of a kind, you know. So that it makes it tough to do. But our kids are doing, you know, our scout team guys do everything they can to help make us better, and they're understanding their role. And again, that's all about the building process and understanding, hey, look, you're important to this. You're a scout team guy, but you're important to this process because you've got to make them better.
Sachs, one of the top 10 teams in Class 3A. The Tigers on the road to take on Sachs in Anniston tomorrow night, kick at 7 o'clock. And a lot of folks know a little bit about Sachs. They're an excellent football team.
Yes, they are. They've got athletes all over the place, big line. Offensive and defensive line are big kids. They're going to lean on you and press on you. Quarterback is very impressive. He runs his own read and the power read very well. So they're coming from 4A to 3A, and they're coming from a third round exit in 4A. So they've also beat 2 4As this season already. So we definitely have a challenge ahead of us. You know, for me and for us, it's not about the scoreboard. You know, I tell them, hey, don't even worry about the scoreboard. Play ball. You know, so we want to make sure that we go out and compete and do things right. And I tell them all the time, do the little things right, and the big things will take care of itself. So, you know, that's what we've worked on this week. We've had to fix little things, and we'll continue to fix little things. Obviously, special teams. We've put time in on special teams this week.
That hurt you last week.
It did. It hurt us bad, and you know, I kind of bragged on our special teams. I thought we were a lot better off in that aspect than we were. But we've got some things that we had to fix. But you know, looking back at it, like one of our special team, one of our punt woes, a guy that got beat is an 8th grader. And I was like, you know, all right, he's an 8th grader.
Yeah.
We got him on varsity football, but, you know, we coach him up. Now he knows exactly what's going on. He understands better. So we can build on that. And that's what we're looking for. We want to be able to build on that. So we're looking forward to going to Anniston, looking forward to going on the road. I like going on the road. But looking forward to that, looking forward to the challenge that is. You know, that on paper, everything's sacks heavy, and you know, they're picked to win. I'm sure they're picked by a lot of people to win, but that's why you actually play the game.
Offensively, for BB Comer, it's going to be very important that you're able to move the ball and keep that powerful Sacks offense off the field.
Right, and we've got to establish drives. That's the key. In our offense, we're looking for small bursts. We're looking for 4 yards, 5 yards, 7 yards. You know, you reel off a 15-yard run or something like that. So we're looking to be ball control. And when I came to Comer and I saw the region and everything else, my first thought process was, well, they can't score if they don't have the ball. So we want to chew up light bulbs. We want to run the play clock now before we snap the ball. We want to, you know, so we want to maintain the ball. If we can win time of possession, get first downs, and get scoring drives, I feel very good about what we're doing. So if we can do that, we can go out and shock some 3A people.
Defensively, with the offense that Sacks has, the option and all that kind of stuff, with a tremendous back, it's going to be incumbent upon your defense to read those keys and get in those lanes.
Yeah, the big keys is reading the guards. You know, the guard's going to take you to the play. The guards pull all the time, and they're going to take you to the play. And we've been explaining that to them. You know, you've got to say, if you're that defensive lineman, that guard pulls, you got to be screaming, pull, 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 because he's running down the line, getting ready to hit one of your teammates in the chin. So, you know, we've worked that all week, and again, it's so hard to simulate. The quarterback and tailbackers, they're athletic, and it's hard to simulate those kids, and it's hard to simulate what they do because it's not what we do. So. But in turn, I think Sacks is going to have a hard time simulating what we do because it's not what they do. So that's kind of the beauty of offenses, and trying to get a scout team together to run the other team's offense every week is, all right, who are our best guys that could simulate this? Who are our best guys that can give us this look? So we've got some guys in place. We've moved some guys around and things like that. So. I feel like defensively we've got a lot of good things going our way. We're going to use some faster guys to try and mess with their bigger guys up front some, give our bigger guys a little bit of a break, but we're still rotating them in too. So
with the game tomorrow night at Sacks, and last Friday night it was hot and humid, and the traditional cramps. But any other injuries to note?
Nothing major. We've had a few bruises this week at practice, some game time decisions, but we have one young man that is not going to be cleared because of concussion. But other than that, we're healthy. We're ready to go.
All right, Coach Adam Fossett, the head football coach and athletic director at BB Comer High School. The Tigers 0-1 traveled to Sacks to take on the 3A Sacks Wildcats. Coach, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more Daybreak right after this.